Being able to work from home is an incredible blessing, but if you struggle with getting motivated with all the distractions of your household, you might want to watch this video. I've got some tips and tricks coming up on how to best manage your time at home. Hey, welcome to the pantry. Perhaps you've been working at home for quite some time, or you've just started working from home. As you can tell, there's a lot of flexibility in being able to set your own schedule and work in your own space. But sometimes that flexibility can get into the way, and you might find yourself struggling with getting motivated in the morning or dealing with the distractions that come from different family members or even friends who are looking to put demands on your time. Here's a list of things that I try to employ every day to ensure that I'm having the most productive day working from home. Number one, set a schedule. Just like you would in a traditional office setting, you have a schedule. Maybe it's filled with meetings or phone calls, or perhaps it's just filled with blocks of time that you're going to dedicate to growing your particular business. Make sure you do that, whether it's a paper calendar or an electronic calendar. Ensure that you're scheduling some of your big work blocks into that calendar so you're getting those things done and you're not being distracted by other things. Number two, set daily goals. Now, I get that I go overboard with this and I have to-do lists scattered all over my house about the things that I have to do. But what I like to do either last thing at night or first thing in the morning is set a list of tasks for work that I want to tackle that day and make sure that those tasks get done. So they could be as simple as calling on a couple of clients to finishing up a project that I've promised someone by the end of the week. I'm going to write those down and then I'm going to deliberately tackle those things on my list to ensure that the sun doesn't go down and that list is left undone. Number three, create boundaries with family members and friends. Now this is a tough one. Most family members and friends think that because you have a flexible schedule that you can drop what you have going on at work and rush to their side right away. That's simply not the case. We need to create boundaries with them and educate them on what we're trying to achieve at home. Just because we're working at home, we are actually still working full-time, even part-time, but we are working. It just doesn't tend to be in a traditional office setting. So have a dialogue with your friends, have a dialogue with your family members, including your children who put demands on your time, and make sure that they know that when mommy or daddy is working, that they are in fact working and they need to table their needs for when you have a break. Number four, create a dedicated office space. Now, I'm incredibly lucky. I have this beautiful loft space to hang my hat every day. In fact, we're still building some kitchen cabinets along this wall. This wall is going to feature a few things as well. And my husband, who also works from home, is actually moving into my space and he's going to be right behind me in the weeks to come. But this is our space. This is our working space, and friends and family know that this is where we get our work done, and this is our full-time employment out of this beautiful room. It doesn't have to be a room quite as large as this. You can just use the corner of a den maybe in your home. Maybe you have a spare bedroom or space in your basement, or a spare bedroom or even a desk in a room that isn't used very often. I would try to avoid using your kitchen table or a place that has a lot of traffic because then you're just inviting distractions. But if you have to use a space that is in a high traffic area of your home, again, create boundaries with your family and friends about that particular space. Number five, schedule short breaks throughout the day. Now you did it in your office setting. You'd go for coffee, go for tea, go to your colleague's office, go to your boss's office, go to the photocopier. There's no reason you can't schedule those short breaks still into your day today. The flexibility with working from home is that you can actually get a lot more done during those short breaks. So go to your kitchen, pour yourself a cup of coffee, make breakfast, throw in a load of laundry, go for a walk around your neighborhood on your lunch hour. Make sure you're scheduling in those short breaks. It's going to do a few things. It's going to increase your productivity because you're always changing your scenery a little bit. But it's also going to increase your creativity, and that's of course beneficial for your productivity as well, as when you have fresh ideas constantly flowing in and out, because you're changing your scenery and giving yourself those reprieves from the work at hand. And number 6 is change your view. Now, I've mentioned that before, maybe going for a walk, but perhaps pick up your entire office, your laptop, and your notebooks and go to a different setting completely. That might be at your neighborhood coffee shop. There's also some great parks that have free Wi-Fi if you can find them in your neighborhood. But changing your scenery, again, spikes your creativity and allows new ideas and fresh ideas to flow, which of course leads to better productivity and better ideas for your business and for your life. By employing these simple strategies, you're able to have a productive day at home. You're able to manage those distractions a little bit easier. You're also able to manage the demands of your family and your friends. Would love to hear what your best work at home tip is to stay motivated and stay productive. Feel free to comment below. Would love to see what other people are doing to maximize their day, their career, and their life working from home. My email newsletter will feature tips on how to work productively from home. You can sign up for that over at productivitypantry.com. Thank you for watching and have a productive week.